Most people think self-care means comfort, candles, soft moments, retreats. But the truth is much harsher. Real self-care is self-respect, and most people abandon it every single day. Here's the part almost no one notices. Only the perceptive will catch what truly matters in this message. Only the intelligent will recognize the deeper lesson behind it. Stoicism teaches something society has forgotten. You don't love yourself by indulging yourself. You love yourself by refusing to abandon yourself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Meaning this, how you treat your mind becomes how you treat your life. Today, we're diving into 7 Stoic self-care habits. Not the soft kind, the kind that rebuild your discipline, your dignity, and your inner strength until you become genuinely unstoppable. Before we begin, take a moment and comment, "I respect myself." 1. Live by virtue, not emotion. If there is one habit that separates a disciplined, self-respecting person from someone who gets dragged around by impulses, it's this: live by virtue, not emotion. Most people wake up and let emotions run the entire day. Frustration, boredom, jealousy, insecurity, anxiety. When emotions lead, life becomes chaotic and reactive. You break your promises. You lower your standards. You regret decisions made in moments of weakness. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Notice, he said nothing about feelings. He pointed straight to virtue as the compass. Virtue is steady. Emotion is temporary. Self-respect is choosing the steady over the temporary. Stoicism rests on 4 virtues. Wisdom, seeing reality clearly and acting rightly. Courage, doing what is necessary even when fear whispers no. Justice, doing what is honorable even when unnoticed. Temperance, controlling your impulses instead of being consumed by them. Act from virtue and you rise above chaos. Act from emotion and you fall into it. Think of the last time you reacted emotionally. Maybe you lashed out, avoided an opportunity, or chose comfort over growth. Afterward, you didn't feel strong. You felt smaller because you betrayed your own standards. Now recall when you acted from virtue, when you stayed calm, kept your word, or told the truth even when costly. That quiet dignity you felt. That was self-love. Use this Stoic filter before acting. Is this wise? Is this just? Is this courageous? Is this temperate? If any answer is no, pause. Don't act from emotion. Act when your choice aligns with who you want to be. This isn't suppression. Stoicism never demanded that. Emotions can sit in the back seat. Virtue drives the car. For the next 24 hours, when you feel triggered, breathe, ask the 4 questions, and choose the virtuous response. Power line, virtue first. Outcomes later. 2. Protect your mind with the dichotomy of control. One of the greatest forms of self-care is protecting your mind from the things that were never yours to control. Most people waste energy trying to control outcomes, fix people, predict the future, or force situations. And they wonder why exhaustion and anxiety consume them. Epictetus said it simply: some things are in our control and some are not. Your emotional life depends on whether you live by this truth or ignore it. The Stoics defined only 3 things as yours: your judgments, your decisions, your actions. Everything else, other people's opinions, delays, misunderstandings, outcomes, is noise. Modern life urges you to care about everything. Stoicism teaches you to care about what matters. Think of the stress you carried last week. Someone misread your message. A coworker acted immaturely. A plan failed. Someone didn't reciprocate the way you hoped. You took responsibility for everyone's feelings. None of these were yours. When you carry what isn't yours, you weaken your spirit. Here's the shift. Whenever something bothers you, ask, is this within my control? If yes, act. If no, release it. Use the Stoic 2-column reset. Left column, mine. Right column, not mine. Sort your stressors. You'll be shocked how much weight never belonged to you. This isn't apathy. It's clarity. Protected by the dichotomy of control, you become calmer, more grounded, harder to shake. Your peace becomes rare. Your energy stops leaking. Your self-respect rises because you stop betraying your limits. Let this be your rule for the week. Do your best. Release the rest. 3. Emotional mastery through the sacred pause. If there's one trait that separates reactive people from grounded human beings, it's the ability to pause before responding. The Stoics knew this. Emotions don't destroy you. Your reactions do. Modern life trains you to respond instantly. Text back fast, snap when disrespected, panic when disappointed. But urgency is the enemy of inner peace. The Stoics practiced the opposite, the sacred pause. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The moment you pause, you reclaim that power. Emotions are natural. Reactions are choices. When you don't pause, impulsive wounds take over. When you pause, clarity returns. Use the Stoic Stoic method. Stop, freeze the impulse. Take 3 breaths. Shift out of fight or flight. Observe, name the emotion without shame. Interpret, ask, what story am I telling myself? Is it true? Choose. Act from virtue, not emotion. This is not suppression. It's refinement. Think of a moment where reacting instantly made things worse. Now imagine you paused for 3 seconds. The entire outcome would have changed. For 72 hours, don't respond on emotion. Pause, breathe, then act. Powerline, master your reactions. Master your life. 4. Premeditatio malorum, strength through preparation. Most people fall apart not because life is impossibly hard, but because they expected it to be easy. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Expect challenges, rehearse setbacks, and life loses its power to shake you. This is premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity. Seneca said, "He robs present difficulty of its power who has already considered its coming." This is not pessimism, it's mental armor. Society teaches comfort worship. So when something goes wrong, a delay, a rejection, a rude person, people collapse. Not because the event is large, but because mentally they were unprepared. Stoics trained for hardship the way athletes train for impact. Practice it like this. Each morning, imagine one small thing going wrong today. Nothing dramatic, just life being life. Then ask, how will I respond with virtue? What emotion may rise, and how will I intercept it? What lesson will I draw from it? This rewires your mind. You stop expecting perfection. You stop feeling attacked by inconvenience. You meet reality as it is. The hidden reward? Gratitude increases. Ordinary moments feel lighter. Small blessings become vivid. The world doesn't owe you easy days, but you owe yourself a strong mind. Powerline, prepare your mind, and nothing breaks you. 5. Radical honesty in your journal. If you want to love yourself, you must face yourself, raw, unfiltered, without masks. Most people avoid this because self-honesty cuts deeper than honesty with others. The Stoics believed an unexamined mind becomes a prison. Seneca reviewed his day every night, not to punish himself, but to free himself. Radical honesty isn't guilt, it's liberation. Modern life teaches you to hide insecurities, impulses, emotions, until they begin controlling you. What you hide owns you. What you face transforms you. Journaling lets you sit with your soul and tell the truth you've avoided. Use these Stoic prompts. What did I do well today? Strengthens virtue. Where did I betray myself? Moments you broke your own boundaries. What emotion dominated me? Naming it dissolves its power. What belief fed that emotion? Expose the story. What am I grateful for? Gratitude sharpens vision. What will I correct tomorrow? One action, not a theory. This practice doesn't make you harsh, it makes you clear. And clarity is self-love. When you stop lying to yourself, you stop breaking your own heart. Powerline, honesty heals. 6. Voluntary discomfort. Build mental immunity. Most people fear discomfort as if it is danger. But to the Stoics, discomfort was training, strength conditioning for the soul. Avoid all difficulty, and you become fragile. Train with discomfort, and you become unshakable. Seneca practiced deliberate hardship, simple meals, hard surfaces, controlled adversity, not to be dramatic, but to build immunity. Modern life breeds dependency on convenience, comfort, entertainment. But comfort has a hidden cost, a weakened mind. Voluntary discomfort changes everything. You don't need extremes. You need intention. Cold showers instead of warm. Walk instead of drive. Simpler meals. Sit in silence without your phone. Have the tough conversation. Choose the harder path deliberately. Each act tells your mind, I can do difficult things. I'm not controlled by cravings. Discomfort is temporary. Strength is permanent. When you train this way, fear loosens its grip, discipline strengthens, emotional resistance grows, and you begin trusting yourself deeply. Discomfort isn't suffering. Discomfort is preparation. Power line, comfort weakens you. Challenge shapes you. 7. The art of saying no. If one skill can transform your peace, your energy, your confidence, and your self-respect, it's the art of saying no, calmly, firmly, without guilt. Most people know how to say yes. Very few know how to say no. But this is the difference between a life owned by others and a life owned by you. Stoicism teaches that self-care is protection, not indulgence. Nothing protects you more than refusing what drains you. People imagine no is rude or selfish, but the real betrayal is saying yes when you mean no. Every unnecessary yes is a small act of abandoning yourself. A boundary isn't a wall. It's a definition of what you value. Society rewards people-pleasing. Being easy, flexible, always available. But endless availability is not kindness. It is self-erasure. Most yes come from fear. Fear of conflict, fear of disappointing others, fear of being disliked. But Stoicism isn't about being liked. It's about being principled. You're allowed to say no without explanation. You're allowed to choose peace over pressure. You're allowed to protect your energy without apology. There is dignity in a calm, grounded no. High-performing people all share this trait. They guard their time like treasure. Every yes is a withdrawal. Every no is a deposit into your future. To master this habit, identify what truly matters, your values, priorities, and commitments. Then refusing what doesn't align becomes natural. Use simple, steady refusals. I'm not able to commit to that. That doesn't work for me. I appreciate it, but I'll pass. I'm focusing on other priorities. I don't have the capacity for that. No drama, no guilt. Boundaries train people how to interact with you. Some will resist, especially those who benefited from your lack of boundaries. But those who respect you will adapt. Those who don't will lose access. That's part of their consequence. Saying no strengthens your identity, deepens your confidence, and aligns your life with your values. And here's the miracle. Every time you say no to the wrong thing, you're saying yes to the right thing. Better relationships, better habits, better opportunities, a better life path. Saying no isn't rejection. Saying no is direction. Power line. Guard your time like a kingdom. Conclusion. Before you close this message, pause and take in what you just walked through. These 7 Stoic self-care habits aren't routines or motivational quotes. They are the foundations of a dignified, grounded, disciplined life. You've learned how to live by virtue instead of emotion. Protect your mind through the dichotomy of control. Master your reactions with the sacred pause. Prepare for adversity before it arrives. Tell yourself the truth through journaling. Build mental strength through voluntary discomfort. Defend your peace with confident boundaries. Most people will hear this and return to the same habits that drain them. But the few who truly listen, will recognize this as a blueprint. If you're still here, you're one of the few. There is a version of you that is stronger, clearer, calmer, more disciplined, more unshakable. That version is built through consistent choices that honor your mind, your boundaries, and your values. Self-care isn't indulgence. Self-care is refusing to abandon yourself. It's choosing clarity over chaos, discipline over impulse, growth over comfort. Apply even one habit this week, and you will feel the shift: clearer thoughts, calmer reactions, firmer decisions, a more confident inner voice. That is the beginning of becoming unstoppable. Thank you for staying till the end. Thank you for choosing growth over ease, truth over distraction, and discipline over comfort. If this message resonated, share it with someone who needs strength more than sympathy. Before you go, anchor your commitment by writing in the comments. I choose self-respect. Say it, claim it, live it. Your future becomes stronger the moment you do.